Good morning everyone and welcome back to Thai Talk with Dan. I've come over to grandfather's garden in the rice field, gone to the coffee shop, bought myself a coffee. We've got two stories to share with you guys today. One about a loser from LA and the other one is about a bar girl that gets a customer's name tattooed on her neck and lower back. All crazy happenings here in Thailand. So let's get on with today's stories. Cheers. Okay, hello Dan. Greetings from Los Angeles, California, USA. I have listened to your YouTube videos about the scammers and the tales they tell about their sick mothers and so on. I have yet to hear any of these elaborate stories from a lady and I'm feeling a little bit left out. Let me explain. I am average looking and in my late 60s. I've travelled to Pattaya twice. To meet ladies I generally cruise SOI Bangkok looking for massage talent. If I like a girl, I'll ask for an oil massage. After a few minutes, I'll flip over and ask if they'll get naked for more baht. Then I'll suggest full service for even more baht. Sometimes they agree, sometimes not. Anyways, I've wondered why they didn't try to get more money out of me, having never spent more than 2,000 baht in total. Frankly, I'm real curious to hear one of the tall tales they use to get the 5,000 to 10,000 baht, or the whoppers they must tell for the really big money scores. Now I came close just once, a very attractive young masseuse with long flowing reddish hair that went down past her beautiful perky B-cup breasts down to her tiny waist, started talking about her poor family living in Chiang Mai. Mid-story, she suddenly put her face in her hands and started to sob. Thinking it was part of the act, I asked what was wrong. She said her family demanded that she start asking for more money to support them, but that she just couldn't lie to me. Apparently, I was too nice of a guy for her to lie to me. After a bit more consoling, she kissed my neck and sucked on my earlobe. She said she liked me and asked if I liked her. I said yes, hoping to maybe hear some of the scam story, but alas, she didn't say another word, just proceeded to give me gentle kisses from my neck down to my belly button, then proceeded to please me in a very loving and caring way. Unfortunately, this act prevented her from speaking anymore. When my hour was up and there was no more scam story, I threw the money down and stormed off. She followed asking when would she see me again and that she had Thursdays off. I said I'd get back to her. Damn, I came so close but couldn't seal the deal. No payoff. What is wrong with me? What do the others have that I lack? It's infuriating. I am beginning to fear I will never hear one of these hard-hitting sob stories. Signed, a loser from LA. That was hard work then, guys. I'm sat in my little treehouse up here, and then underneath me they've got a bit of a swing, and a foreigner comes with his Thai girlfriend. Looks like he's pretty new. It looks like a new relationship. I can tell from the way that they're talking and smiling and happy that it's definitely brand new. He'll soon change his tune, guys. Soon change his tune. Right, let us know what you think about this guy's story. It sounds like he wants to hear these scam stories, these sob stories, just so he doesn't feel left out. Right, guys, let's move along to the tattoo story. Hi Dan, this is one of my stories. Please withhold my name for reasons that will become obvious. I thought it might amuse your viewers. I talked to a bar girl called Non on SOI 7 Pattaya, and we got on well. She wasn't a stunner, but had a great personality and good English, and I found her attractive. She was 28. I ain't no oil painting and an average guy in all other ways. Back at the hotel, she rocked my world, and I was a happy chappy. Price was all normal and no drama. I was there with 3 mates for 3 weeks, and we intended to butterfly our way around this city. Every couple of days I was drawn back to none, and as we were staying at Flipper House on SOI 7, I saw her every day. She seemed okay with my mongering. After one session, she said I don't have to pay her any more. This set off a little alarm, and I just smiled and left the money discreetly with her clothes and didn't mention it again. I gave her a miss for a couple of nights, and when we did go to her bar, she seemed happy to see me, but when she turned around, she had my first name tattooed on her neck. I have a 4-letter name. It was straight down like a barcode. She acted like nothing had happened, and so I played it cool, although my mates were having a field day at my expense. I bar-fined her that night, and the strangest thing is that it never got mentioned, although I did run a sweaty hand over her neck whilst in the doggy to check if it was permanent. In the morning I did mention it, and she said she just likes it. I did tell her she should not have done it, but she just smiled and carried on as normal. A few days later I bar-fined again, and imagine my horror at discovering that she has my surname tattooed at the base of her back, kind of where a lot of women have the so-called tramp stamp. She seemed utterly unfazed by my look of shock and carried on getting down to business, which by the way was porn star class. I didn't mention this tattoo to my mates, and our holiday came to an end and none looked upset. I have to admit that I was going to miss her and was feeling really bad about her inking her body with my name. I can only think that she did this to show some kind of commitment or to get a more permanent relationship with me. I would never consider anything serious with a bar girl, so I left her with a good tip and headed home. To add to this story, I wasn't a newbie to Pattaya and knew the score. I never promised anything to the girls, never told them lies, and made it clear that I was there for a good time only, whilst on holiday. This applied to none as well. Nothing unusual was discussed, and I paid her the going rate in the morning. We never swapped any personal information. Even now I still get ribbed by my friends about this. Glad they didn't know about the other one. On a later visit to Pattaya, we were on a BART bus and saw another bar girl with the same name inked onto her neck, which caused much merriment with my friends. Side note, Dan, I do have the photos of this. If this story was in doubt, the photos would be for your eyes only, very James Bond, for verification, as it is my real name. Let me know and I will send them. Thanks. So I've replied back to his email and I've asked for that verification, and I will stick it down in the comments once I've received it, ladies and gents. So just 2 short stories for today, and don't forget guys, if you want to share your story on the channel, then please send me an email in to thaitalkwithdan@gmail.com and we can share your story in future episodes on the channel. I'd just like to also say a big thank you to all the new members that have clicked the join button below and become a member of the channel. I really do appreciate your support and helping me on this journey on YouTube. We are getting through to a lot of men, and we are helping out there. Your stories do really help men that are currently going through grieving processes, that are upset and dismayed. By hearing about other people's stories, it does give them comfort, guys. So please be aware of that. So this has been Thai Talk with Dan. I'll say cheers, and I'm going to enjoy my little treehouse on my own and just relax for a little bit. So I'll leave you with this short video. Ciao for now.